Frickin' what up, dude?
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents helped you hook it up.
Okay. Oh, dude, it smells so good.
I just want to go home and play Pokemon.
He's got a hot hand!
Wait, you're getting nervous, man.
Hey guys!
It's me, Mario! The kids delight in finding new twists to the game. Thank you!
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Cup of coffee in the big game.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Hi, my name's Dave Grohl and I work at Valve.
Wow, so cool.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they're so nasty.
Doesn't caffeine just make you feel like you're not tired?
Ladies and gentlemen, salt and pepper!
Let's go, girl.
It is Wednesday, and this is Parvination. Welcome. Almost knocked my water off. Let's move the old drink cart a little further away. I call it a drink cart, like I'm just like sitting around kicking back a little gin and tonic, you know. What do you guys have? Anybody? I don't mean to tempt anybody here if you're, you know, more of a, you know, soda kind of person. We're off to a great start.
Gamers have classically short attention span.
Good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. It's America's #1 online video game personality, Ben the Parvinator Parvin, here on a Wednesday. Excited to get into some Dragon Quest 3. We've been at this game for a little bit. This is actually our 6th attempt at it, 6th crack at the game. I mean, it's not like we're doing full runs each time, I guess, but yeah, we're it's 6th time with it, and I did take some notes as to where to go before we left off. We have a couple options. We'll get into that in just a bit, but yeah, it's been fun so far. I really don't get it. I don't have a sense for how far we are into it because I haven't beaten it myself, but it's been really fun. It's been really fun. I don't think it's a game that I'm going to get as cracked out on as Pokemon Crystal, just because doing Pokemon Crystal 251 and then trying to get all the legendaries, I think those are big tasks for me. You know, it's a big task for a casual Pokemon player like myself. But we got it done. It took a long time. I think that this game's a little more direct in that, you know, and there's just not, you know, a whole bunch of things I'm trying to catch, right? It's more get strong enough to beat these folks, you know, right? That's the brute strength I can do. Anyway, not that you can really use brute strength in this game. You of course you can use maybe half your party or more, I'm sure, if you're really good, but yeah, it penalizes you if you don't buff and use match. It's a good fucking game. Sorry for going on and on.
Gamers have classically short attention span.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be here. Later on, we're going to get into our gamer lifestyle segments, and one of those is good old days. We're going to be talking about 2 games that came out on this day in history. 2 games that started as Japanese arcade games and then would get a Famicom port. That's Argus on the left and Rygar on the right. Excited to talk about these. I have played neither of them, but I've kind of had a growing curiosity in them, and it was a fun little wormhole to go down into. Rabbit hole, wormhole, whatever, man. We dove in, and you guys can dive in with me and tell me if you know anything about these games. Interestingly enough, Rygar, very different, the Famicom version and NES version from the arcade. Yeah, we'll get into that a bit later. We're also going to get into some gamer news, and I've got a story. It's just something I saw on Reddit that it is absolutely, you know, like there's nothing personal. It's not like a single Redditor did anything wrong, but I thought it was just an example of something that is a narrative that I've found frustrating regarding the Nintendo 64's graphics. A lot of haters, man. The losers and haters. Well, I shouldn't call them losers. Got to stay neutral, and I want everybody here in the gaming lifestyle lounge with us chilling, right? Gamers of all stripe. But yeah, we're gonna be diving into that. I want to get your opinions on it, and of course, you know, you're gonna hear mine. Come on, right? So we're gonna talk about some Nintendo 64 graphics a little bit later. I've had my thoughts on this before, and I gotta say, sometimes when I see others and they're putting it down, I don't know, there's a defensiveness that comes out, even if I may have misaligned the Nintendo 64 and its graphical capabilities myself in the past. You know, it's different when you hear it coming from someone else sometimes. So yeah, we'll get into that. And hey, opinions change, they evolve, right? We're all learning. Yeah. Maybe so, Murph. Yeah, it's a good point, right? Little bit of recency bias with that, right? Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's a part of the soup. Well, let's get into Dragon Quest. We'll be going into those segments a little bit later today. I know I'm getting a late start, so you know, let me know if anybody's like, hey, any way you could get to it in the next whatever, you know, and maybe we could skip to it a bit early, you know, because I know it's funny. I've been starting later and later, and I do see an ability to get going by, like, you know, 7:30 Eastern time most nights, but it just hasn't been happening lately. But it's a bit exceptional times for me with a lot of busy stuff going on. Fortunately, outside the here for work, and then you know, all the gamer adjacent stuff, the life stuff, right? Sometimes it takes your attention. Sadly.
Wow, Sonic's fast too.
Welcome, Binary. Good to see you. Yeah, Murph sipping on that cider. Nice. Got a nice cider. Yum yum. I've never been a big cider head, but it's when I try it, you know, especially I think I don't know, maybe this is the this sounds like kind of basic. I don't know, maybe amongst the ciders, this makes me kind of the cider fans. This makes me like a bit of a basic bee, but I feel like a little warm cider, you know. Yum. Especially when Jack Frost is nipping at your nose. Very seasonal. Cold cider's fine too. Yeah. Awesome. That's cool that you homebrew too. I've thought about doing that someday. I had a buddy that homebrewed, you know, pale ales and lagers and stuff. Yeah. Others, he'd probably be like, man, I was doing stuff way more specific than that. Come on, man. Yeah. Some Belgians. Nick, living that gamer lifestyle, the game within a game, you know? Maybe that's all it is, right? A game within a game, you know? Yeah, mentioning people not seeing 64 games on a proper CRT screen. I have to admit, I think the other day I was playing Ocarina of Time, and I do feel it was one of those. There were just a few textures in the game that I felt with the RetroTink vanilla settings, it wasn't quite doing it for me. I was getting sort of that honeycombing, you know, going on, and I was a little sad about it because overall I've enjoyed it with most games, and I'm hoping it's not one of these, like, now that I see it, I'll never be able to unsee, but, Murph, you're trying. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for trying to participate. That's cool. You've been at the homebrew for a while. Very cool. Yeah, Binary, a little sake for medicinal purposes. Warm you up. It might like take you know, it might take away 1 HP, but it maybe it adds like 5 MP or something, you know. So, you know, you might not be feeling healthier necessarily, but there's an extra energy or a little like, oh, nice. I've got a cozy, yeah, the cozy buzz energy, yeah, you know, nice green tea energy. Yeah.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. Green tea. I need to get more green tea in my life, man. Gotta drink more tea. All right, I've walked around aimlessly. Now I guess I'll look at what we're supposed to do. I wrote that we, let's see, east of Romilly, there was a guy who talked about east of Romilly in Ashalam, there is a magic key. But we also haven't been to this, let me pull up the map for you. Kind of, so, you know, based on our world map, right? Very cool. Love it. You know, look at the over where sort of Spain and Portugal, the Iberian Peninsula, you know. It's great. We haven't been there. So there was a bridge that was being blocked. I feel like we've done a story thing or two. Maybe it's worth checking out. So let's get out of Romilly and go westward. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Yeah, I like green tea. I do drink a little too much coffee. Green tea's good, and green tea also, I do think it, you know, it's interesting because I get a lot of benefits out of caffeine. I think a lot of people do, but of course I'm also just, you know, addicted to it as well, and that is at times very inconvenient. And then, you know, it's a pattern of like overdoing it, stepping back, and then, you know, just over and over again. Man, I can't quit the beans, man. Go running for the bean machine as soon as I wake up. No, I don't. I try to wait a little bit, but man, it is every day. It's part of the routine. We should be able to beat these, actually. They're low level. Right, guys? I love the sound effects. Very cool. And they'd keep a lot of these sound effects through most of the series. Even as once they got into 3D and, you know, the visual aspect got a big upgrade. Here's our bridge, I think. Then, yeah, they kept the sounds even through all that. You guys gonna stop me, or are we good now? What's up? Portoga's right through that door, but you can only open it. Wait, why are you talking like you're like Eastern European? But you can only open it with a magic key. What? You know where the magic key is? Well, actually, I do now. It's east of Romali. They told me to go to Ashalam. Ashalam. All right. Okay, well, that seals it. What's the best way to get there? Well, east of Romali. So let's head east. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum.
What's the difference between me and you?
All right. Always, yeah, maybe just keep fighting for now, and hopefully we'll be able to get. I think we still have a good amount of healing items too, because we were pretty well prepared for the end of that cave last time. There wasn't a boss battle there either, which I thought was kind of surprising. I think I've thought that about Dragon Quest 11 as well, which I've played maybe about 40 something hours of. And by no means have I played enough of these games to know that this is a pattern, but there's some times that I'm like, I feel like other RPGs would put a boss, would sprinkle a few more bosses into some of the spots. Like there's just been a time or two I've thought like a punch sort of felt pulled a little bit, you know? Like, okay, you made me go through this dungeon. I'm kind of expecting, you know, we got to the end, we found this item that had been stolen from the fairy village or whatever. Their great ruby or something like that, and this thing we've been looking for, and there's a story behind it. It was stolen by this young couple in love that ran away to elope. It was a human and an elf, and both sides freaked out about it, so they, you know... Anyway, it was just a really interesting story. Well, you know, I mean, for an old RPG, right? Fun, okay? Fill in the blanks. Yeah, we get down there, we get the item and stuff, and then I'm kind of expecting, okay, they're not going to let us out of this room without a boss fight, or maybe right before we get the item, but it didn't happen, you know? And it did have me, like, questioning, what all is it that makes me think there should be a boss fight here? You know, like, is this... Of course, I've seen this many times in Final Fantasy, I think. That's probably, like, the most direct, you know, thing that I'm drawing from, but a cat pyre, okay. We're fighting cat vampires, very cool. Let's, beat them up. Let's hit them with the Gale. Send Gale in there. Alright, okay, it seemed like we missed some of our attacks, huh? Now we're gonna have to do like some, pay better attention this time. Alright, let's do... Also, what do I want to do? Let's hit these guys with a... Hit Benji with a heal. Wizard needs to... Try Fireball. Sweet. Oh, spells are sealed, it said. Okay, well, we better just polish these guys off then. Hey, my cat must have known what we were fighting here, the cat fire. What's up? You want to get on camera? Hey, yo. What's up? Say hello to the people of Twitch on YouTube. All right, this is your time. Send your message to the world. No? Okay.
What's the difference between me and you? Me and you, me and you.
I tried. All right. Sorry, you know, that's the thing, man. You can't, I can't wrangle this cat, you know? Try to do it for the internet points. No. Usually don't pick her up unless she's at least looking like she's thinking about jumping on me. But yeah. Unless, of course, you know, got to pick her up for her safety. There's been a couple times I felt kind of proud of myself the other day because I feel like I sort of I felt very like I had the dad reflexes or whatever it is, because I had gotten home from bringing some groceries in, and I had the door open as I was trying to get them in, just because I you know, there was just this moment I knew I was gonna have the door open to get this in for a bit, and of course she like jumps out, and I found myself like kind of doing this fluid motion of like reaching down, like sort of grabbing underneath and then just picking her up and like doing the like shoulder move and then getting the stuff that I was trying to bring in, like with two hands, you know. Like, no, we're you know. I felt, you know, I often don't feel graceful or you know, you know, slick, you know, smooth. And I'm okay with that for the most part. But yeah, when it happens, I'm like, all right, that, you know, that was cool. Well, I got to give myself that one. That was pretty sick. I think too, like as I've gotten a little bit older, I'm better with the like falling reflexes, or you know, things dropping and being able to just like instinctively catch it or catch it without really looking, you know, kind of it being in my periphery or something. And like I feel like you know, it took me, I mean, at this point I've been doing it pretty good for a little while, but damn, you know, I'd say it took me something like 30 years to, you know, to figure out the rate at which things fall, you know. Gravity took me that long to figure out, and I think now I'm just kind of good at the like seeing it in my peripheral vision start to fall off of something, and then just kind of like, you know, do getting underneath it, being ready to catch. Timing that the Jedi reflexes.
Here we go.
And then, hey, at a certain point, you're ass when it comes to catching things falling down or any kind of reflexes, you know? There we go, right? Guess you lose it all. If you live long enough, everybody has to become a cozy gamer, man. It's fucked up.
Here we go.
Fireball said didn't play much sports. Well, you know, I did. You know, I think between like the ages of well, I mean, I was doing like, I didn't do t-ball, but I did like coach pitch baseball up to, you know, kind of like 6th grade stuff, and then stopped. And then played basketball for like maybe 1 year, I think. It was just god awful. I was like the kid that finally got a basket at the end of the season. And it was like, you know, you would think that it was like it was a much I mean, it was a big deal. It was great. I loved it. But you would think that I had overcome even greater odds to score this basket, so to speak. Just the reaction that everyone had, you know, and it was a little no, I shouldn't say insulting, but a little bit like, oh, okay, guys, like, yeah, I've been trying to do that all season, you know, like, let's but yeah, no, it was like the people coming off the bench, like, oh yeah, Ben, all right, you know, he finally did it, man, he finally did it. And then I played football for like a year in middle school, a couple years in middle school, and I actually really enjoyed it at that time, but I got to high school and I wanted to focus on music and band and... Oh, hey, here we go. Hey there, cutie pie. How would you like a puff puff massage? Puff puff? You guys know the story of Puff Puff in this series, right? Any Puff Puff? Puff Puff aficionados, Puff Puff pros. Maybe some of you Puff Puff passed on this knowledge before. Thank you for liking the live stream, Ronaldo, and welcome. Good to see you.
Donkey.
I felt a little patronized, Fireball. Yeah. Maybe only, you know, in the moment I was a smiling goober. But honestly, I have to say, those feelings were a little bit later, maybe looking back, you know. Oh, I think I said no, huh? We turned down the Puff Puff. Football. American football. All right. So the story of Puff Puff. Puff Puff is a reference to Dragon Ball, which I'm not a... Like, I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z, although I got started kind of late. You know, but I did watch... Like, I was watching them as they came out, but I got into it, you know, I don't know, maybe like... there was like, I think there was Ginyu Force Folks, or like, you know, is that part of the Greater Frieza saga or whatever? I mean, it was around that time, something like that. But yeah, in Dragon Ball, there's yeah, you could look it up, but I guess there's a scene or something where I don't remember what it is, but like shoot, let me look it up myself. One of the characters can can change or sort of copy someone, you know, and they copy Bulma. And they basically go up to this person for the purposes of the story, and like go up and sort of like bribe someone, or, you know, I charm them, whatever, by asking them if they want Puff Puff, and then basically just presses them to her breasts, you know, and that's Puff Puff. And he does it, and he keeps doing it a couple times, you know, and then Bulma's like, dude, what are you, like, he's gonna think I'm some kind of pervert or something, you know, like, because he's like the guy that's copying him is, you know, getting really into it. Who is it that's why am I'm not remembering who's doing the like copying here. I'm having to look it up for science. It was Master Roshi. Yeah, he can... I thought that, but then I was like, I don't remember how he... Or maybe it was him that gets it. I don't know. That's the rough... That's your rough story of, you know, Puff Puff. So there you go. The quick and dirty Puff Puff, if you will. I don't know all the Puff Puff facts. Hey there, cutie pie. How would you like a Puff Puff massage? In this game, though, they use it in a variety of like gags as well, including some fake outs, like in this series, some fake outs where they tell you Puff Puff, and then it's something kind of silly, you know. Yay, you'll love it. Follow me. All right. She went in here, huh? Where'd she go?
Well, there's only one shitty game left.
I wasn't paying attention, but that'd be funny if she went into the, like, classroom in here or whatever it is. Okay, hello. You can't all come at the same time. Well, we don't know until we try now, do we? Just you sexy, okay? All right, we need a comma after you there, guys. And then I would just do a period and then say, okay, question mark. Man, this is the first version, though. Love it. Love it. If the translators of this version are watching in the future and would like to join the Discord, loving it. It's amazing. Why don't you have a seat on the bed?
Spit in my mouth.
Let's turn the lights off, all right? I'm turning them off now. No! Is she gonna steal my stuff?
Yes!
Puff, 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 puff. Yup.
I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say.
Puff, 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 puff. This is... I like that our character is speaking right now. This is... Puff, 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 puff. It's so soothing. Hey, sweetie, my puff puff was nice, eh?
Thank you.
Dad, you gave it away again. Oh. Oh, no. Hey, man, you know, he really enjoyed that, so honestly, turn those lights off again. Ah, I just couldn't resist. All right. So there's the fake out we were talking about. How's your shoulder feeling now? My shoulder. Is the stiffness gone? I'm glad to hear it. Please come again.
Thank you.
Oh, I feel like this guy should fix me a cup of coffee right now or something, man. I don't know.
To me, Mario.
Please leave my daughter alone. Bravo, you found the Pachisi ticket. Binary.
I'm your Uncle Buck.
There it is. Thank you. I had to turn it off recently, and I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, thank you.
Society.
Well, we got our puff puff. Don't want any details. Let's go. That's very, very silly, man.
Let's go.
Oh.
All right, you alien assholes.
No one in that direction. All right. My character's kind of just wandering around aimlessly a little bit. You know, doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know how to process what just happened. This is our theater. Please enjoy your stay. All right, let's. I could use a movie after that. Oh well, of course this isn't a movie. All right, guys, we're gonna have to split up. You know, you can't just be on my ass the whole time. Talk the dancing. I'm Vivian, the star of the show. Please don't touch us or our costumes. So, yeah, okay. Good point. You want to dance with us? Shake, shake. Give it a try. It's really not that hard.
Thank you.
All right, I should definitely get off the stage. That's just disrespectful. There's no one in that direction. Is there anything I can read? Benji looked at the poster on the wall. Pay attention to the fake dancers. Put no trust in their lies.
Red level, mayday, mayday. Red level, under attack from all sides.
Oh no. Pay no attention to their lies. I like the music coming from in there too. All right. So far so good. Let's see. Did we ever go to the inn? Let's take a look at our info. Thank you guys for hanging. Yeah. Yeah, this version, right, this version didn't do a lot of, I think that they tried to go for a pretty faithful, you know, translation of it, I suppose. It's interesting, too, because, I'm going back and looking at it now, Binary. Yeah, and I saw you mention Turtle Master Roshi. Yeah, that's right. And talking about the beard and milk. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. It's I think it's interesting because the series has a different set of names that starts getting used at a certain point. Like the localization changes. And then you get the names that I see in Dragon Quest 11 that are like Sap, Kasap, instead of things like I don't know. They're fairly like descriptive in this game, and in that I feel in the localization there's a lot of wordplay and a lot of you know, it's not as descriptive and just, you know, basic. It's straight to the point. It's a little cheeky. Bathhouse is unisex, I hear. That's too bad. I hope that means you won't be going in there. All right, toilet paper, nice. Let's rob people. We found the moth powder. Let's wash our hands. There's a soldier in bed. Mumble, mumble. Oh, what is he, sleeping? Or just, Oh yeah, let's, might want to stay at the inn here. Let's talk to some other peeps. Have you heard?
The kids delight in finding new twists to the game.
I heard there's a desert country named Isis to the west of here.
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me?
A desert country named Isis to the west of here. Interesting, all right. No. What if we say yes? You don't even know what I'm about to say. I heard there's a desert country named Isis to the west of here. That's funny. All right. They say that you can use moth powder to confuse your enemies. Oh, that's great. How convenient. I just robbed someone of some moth powder. Just burgled their home. Doo-doo-doo. A little bit later, we're going to get into some good old days. We're going to talk about some games that came out on this day in history, including two Japanese arcade games that came out and would get a Famicom port. And yeah, one of those never even made it to the US. But yeah, we're going to talk about Argus and Rygar and some kind of interesting connections between at least the names. That'll be fun. At least the title is the Japanese title. And then, yeah, then we're going to get into a bit of gamer news. Just do a segment that was spurred on a bit by something I saw on Reddit. And it was, you know, this is nothing against any individual or any Redditor or any one post. It was just kind of an example of something that we've talked about here and something that I think is a narrative that's just been going about the Nintendo 64 and its creepiness and its emptiness and so on and so forth, and it's specifically you know, using words like, yeah, scary or creepy, things like that, and meaning unintentionally creepy and scary, right? Yeah, that's something that a thought I know I've had at certain points, I think, but when I gotta admit, when I saw it lately, as I've been seeing it, I've been thinking like, man, I don't know. I think this narrative's got to change. And we're going to see what we can do to change that tonight. So, yeah. Thanks for chilling. Happy Wednesday. We're going to get a break in at some point, and then we'll go to those segments. It'll be fun. We don't need any benedictions. You guys got a king that could save for us? Or, guess we came in here at nighttime, so nobody's, seems a little deserted. Ooh, got some nice, okay. Iron axe for Benji. An axe, huh? I don't know if we've messed around much with axes.
Get the hell out of my In Jesus' name I pray.
I'm digging this game. I've been enjoying it so far, and I am very thankful that there's a translation, since sadly I don't speak the gamer native tongue, and I don't know Japanese. Learning it very, very slowly. Sacred knife. Okay. Nobody needs that. We've seen that. That's not helping. The only thing so far that's helping is... Okay, that feels good. We got to a new town and we have pretty much everything except one item that could raise our attack. I wonder if this iron axe would be... Well, we don't have to wonder too much because we only have 737 gil, so I guess we can just... Well, we can keep wondering, but that's all we can do. Alright, a locked door. Inside town. Let's stay the night at the inn, I suppose. And dude. Hey, 1-800, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, oh cool. Got me on YouTube. Oh, sweet. Right, boosting the algorithm. Thank you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name I pray.
Man, why does it seem like to beat the clickbait, you got to become the clickbait, man? Ah! Good morning. I hope you have a safe trip. Thank you.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Thanks, 1-800. Boost the signal. DQ was only go. Hey, welcome to Nicholas Petrus Gaming as well. Good to see you.
Cup of coffee, man, yeah.
Hope you're well. Discord is popping off. My goodness. I keep hearing the beeping. Might have to close that window. Binary's hitting us with some cool records. Do, 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 do. Blah, 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 blah. Earlier, someone mentioned the soundtrack of Streets of Rage. I gotta say, that's a solid soundtrack. Absolutely, Streets of Rage. That one comes up on a. I listen to a YouTube channel. They have a Twitch channel as well, but there's a YouTube channel I listen to that does all like 8 and 16-bit music, or music from 8 and 16-bit consoles, and yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Put that stuff on when I'm doing my daily routine in the morning. It's good when I don't know what else to listen to. Of course, I love music, you know. Music, come on. Music's one of those great gamer-adjacent things, and of course, some of the best music ever is in-game, so boom. It's easy. It's easy for folks like us, you know? But, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do we need these antidotes? You guys are trying to poison a person out here, man. Better take a few, we have 11 in our bag. Let's take a few more full moon herb, too, JIC. And, put them in the bag. Thanks, 1-800. It has been fun, yeah. And I hope we can keep it up. And, you know, I'm going to keep trying to grow this thing. Sadly, I have some interruptions coming up in the next couple weeks, but yeah, it's been so fun. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. And I might be late to get started, but it's fun when it's rolling, man. It's fun. Yeah, thank you. Binary said, I figured it was cool because your title for the collection channel is open-ended for interpretation. Yeah, sure. I think if it ever you know, I think at a certain point, you know, if someone were to, I'm trying to think of scenarios that I would be like, okay, like though I don't really want those kind of collections on there, but but in this case, binary. Come on, for binary, man, I don't even know if I have to call that an exception. Let's see the record, you know? Come on. I'm pretty sure you've posted something from Sousa in that section before as well. I'm keeping the receipts. No, just kidding. In my mind. Beeg said, don't you love finding out one of your favorite childhood games is super old, but it doesn't feel that old, and you realize you're old? Yeah. I think when you see like a different, when you see a different take that begins to take hold amongst a large amount of folks, which has been a really interesting thing, because like I think, you know, I can remember a time, these narratives change, you know, like Zelda 2 comes out. Some people aren't huge fans of it right out the gate, but it's also hugely popular, sells a ton, and is pretty influential too, you know. And give it a few years, and then it gets it you know, after a handful of years, it starts to take on this thing like, oh, it's the black sheep, you know, especially once you have a couple more Zelda titles in there, you know, and then that comes around to like, oh, actually, it's a really great game, and you know, hey, maybe you could even compare it to something like Dark Souls, you know, at least of its time, you know. It's just interesting to pay attention long enough, or check in every now and then, and see how the conversation evolves, you know. Well, we don't have any money for items, so and they don't have they don't have money prices listed here, do they? We're not gonna do the oh, that means it's free joke. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm with you, Beeg. Yeah, it can be. It's a trip, man. And of course, you know, I expect these things to. I expect the way that people view a game to change over time, and I always hope that. You know, it's interesting. I hope that the context is considered too when it comes to these systems, but that's the thing, man. I'm just happy that it's not just folks my age and a little bit younger, a little bit older, whatever. You know, it's a new generation getting into retro games, and yeah, multiple generations. And they're going to come at it from a different context, and we'll be here to tell them when they're wrong. Nah. We'll be there to guide with love, right? You know? Our hey, yeah, there's no... Come on, man. Yeah. Also, there's some folks much younger than me that play these games at a level that I could have never, I mean, not even anticipated. Not there, I couldn't have imagined it. So I don't know. It's beautiful, man. It's cool. We're taking out cat pyres and let's see, what are those other ones? Are those the Batman? Vampire B, just vampire.
I don't like my blood at all. No, because I don't like his attitude. He's too egotistical.
This is a dud.
Guys, I'm going to do a little bit of leveling up. We'll keep hanging for a bit, and then I think I'll take a break. Yeah, maybe we'll get to we'll get to those segments sooner rather than later, just because I got a late start. We'll get to gamer news and good old days. Maybe I play for another 10 minutes, take that break, and then we'll think about getting into those. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, a wild ape. Okay. This thing looks like it wants to beat the shit out of me. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Come on, where's my, I have the perfect, there it is. Alright, what? We don't want anybody dying on us. Testify does not have a whole lot of HP, do they? Maybe they took one on the chin, though. I don't know. Ooh, called out for another, called out for, hey, oh my god, I can't say it. Called out for help. Brought out another ape. Called out for help. Alright, no more calling for help, okay? Yeah, testify. You should heal... Heal, Rambo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wonder, like, is this, like, when you've shown it off to people, or has anyone ever tried to call you out for this binary, or, you know? Oh, let's, make sure Benji gets a heal. Just, Now, you know what? Heal yourself. Heal yourself. Rambo, fight the wild ape. Spell. Let's heal. Let's go, wizard. Yeah, Benji's healing himself. Let's see.
Let's go.
Let's go, Savage. Welcome. Good to see you. What's up? How you doing? All right, everybody's getting healed. Oh, yeah. Monster group defeated. Nice. Yeah, I'm good, Savage, man. Good. Just chilling, dude. I'm getting a late start, but it's all good, man. Oh, Savage. No, man. You're, no worries at all. Yeah. Thanks for coming through and hanging when you can, you know? Yeah, I don't want you guys to... I love having folks around and chatting, man, but I don't want folks to ever... yeah, feel too bad, you know? Oh, this is the Pachisi thing, yeah. I know Savage is just... I said feel too bad. I was just like not really thinking about where I was going with the sentence, you know? Savage is just gnashing teeth. Oh, sorry. I missed the Mario Tennis stream that you did on Monday. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. No, I mean, not to rub it in. Yeah, man, it was fun. We beat. I feel like you know, maybe I just got a couple of good characters, but I made the credits roll twice on Monday, and then it's been kind of a struggle prior to then, including some streams when I couldn't finish the Star Cup with the character. So I'm you know, I'm basically going through and trying to beat all of the tournaments that the game starts with every character. And I think once you get rolling on it, it's and you start to pick up how it works, I feel like the skills between characters are, you know, of course it's like applicable. So I do feel something has changed, and if I was able to get it done twice in one stream last time, I think, you know, come on, gotta be getting better, right? We'll be back on Friday doing Mario Tennis. That'll be cool. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Savage. Yeah. What you been up to, man? What have you been playing?
She is part of you, as we all are part of each other.
And make sure I'm staying hydrated. I know I do a lot of that, but I've got a fan blowing on me right now, so it's a bit warm. And, woof. It's getting dry. Binary said, one record I have is from Mickey Gilley, Swinging Doors. Oh, cool. And then other side, you got Barroom Blues, eh? Nice. Boy, I told you about them Playboy records now, boy. That's the devil.
That's right, we're gonna cheat.
You will now receive
We-
the Fist of Fury.
Hello, would you like to join? I apparently had a cat scratching at the door. Hello. Come on in. All right, instant regret. She got inside and she's looking at the door. She's already about to scratch. Little bad girl. Don't get my hopes up like that, man. Jeez. Got a copy of Sega Superstars Tennis today, and I've been playing Doom. Cool. Hey, tennis. Tis the tennis the season. You know what I mean? Like, let's get them in, man. Every streamer should be playing a tennis game in their rotation. I think it's feels right. You know, let's do it. Been playing Doom too, and that's a great compliment to tennis. You know, Doom on one hand, tennis on the other. I think it balances things out. Let me double check that we're where I thought we were trying to get to, because seeing the map there, I was actually a little like, wait, what? I think we are, though. The name would, let's see. Shoot. Did we get a name from anyone here? Don't let them know how bad you want it. If you have a needy look, they'll try to sell the goods at a higher price. Oh, well, okay. Because I gotta barter with these fools, man. Savage said, when I get angry at tennis, I can play Doom and take my anger out on demons. Nice, dude. Yeah, and when you and if you're playing Doom and you need that break, you know, you want to just tone it down a little bit. Maybe a little Doom on the courtyard. The court, just the court. Sorry, not the yard. Just the court. Yeah. That's great, dude. That's cool. I want to play Doom sometime. I think I should. You know, as a kid, I went through a few levels of it, but I was more of a, like, I played a lot more of Wolfenstein 3D, and what else? Duke Nukem was around some. Those were sadly, I mean, they were great, but sadly, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on Doom, you know, the big one. I think that this is the town that we want to be in. At the very least, they said that we could possibly find the magic key somewhere east of Romilly. I'd say this is southeast of Romilly. I mean, maybe the kingdom of Rome, the whole area of Romilly, but not the town. I don't know. Do 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 do. Nah. So it's Mickey Gilly, but instead of let's see, oh, I overlooked an orchid. And we can see that label, right, on the pictures that you posted. I should check that out sometime. Give it a shot. Give it a spin. Well, give it a YouTube play, I guess. Not the same. Did we check every cabinet in here? I don't know. I'm always on the hunt. We found like some moth powder in there, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and get a save in at the end. I think I'll get that break in, come back and take you guys through the gamer lifestyle segments. That'll be fun. We'll drop into that. We'll do a little gamer news and some good old days. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, let's do a safety save too. And I need a witness. Oh, okay. I don't like it when this controller doesn't function with the like menu. Oh shit, come on. Okay. Every now and then the Retron will do this, and it's like it's not letting me do like the Retron controls basically to back it out and get it to the main menu and save a state. So we'll just leave it. We'll leave it for now, and I'll deal with it when I come back. And we'll have to hope that saving will allow. Maybe. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Let's see. Let's warp somewhere and save now, and let's just deal with this when we get back, if we need to. So I would rather, if it's gonna delete a save or whatever, I would rather it happen now than later. I don't know why. Sometimes it won't let you use the like short, the like short controller shortcuts to get to the emulator options, but I should have checked that before I started. I haven't found a place to save here, like I didn't see a castle. I think we just got a town here. So let's warp to it wasn't that long of a trip. So we'll warp to Romilly. We're gonna save. And then I think I might just go ahead and after that I think I'll have to like turn it off and see if it has saved our progress. And we have a safety save to get us back to where we started today. And thankfully we haven't done a whole lot, so let's save. Tells you your EXP before you get a chance to save. Convenient. Except it's a lot of text sometimes. All right, shall be done. Would you like to continue your journey? I think I will say yes. And he keeps asking me to become the country's king. I'm just gonna keep turning him down, I think. All right. All right, guys, we'll deal with this when we get back from a break. So I'm going to take a break, but when we get back, we'll go into our gamer lifestyle segments, and I'll talk to you guys about a couple of games that started in the arcade, Japanese arcade to be precise, right? Then got ported over to Famicom, one of which never made it to the US. I'm excited to talk about these games because I've never played them, but I've always been... Well, I shouldn't say always, but I've had a growing interest in these games, so it was fun to get to learn a little bit. We're going to talk about Argus and Rygar. Celebrate their birthdays. Both of them came out on or around today in history. Then we're going to get into some gamer news, and we're going to do a bit of a kind of breakout segment here. Sounds like I'm leading a conference or something. We're gonna do a breakout segment. All right. We're doing it like a this is a virtual training. Everybody's gonna go to groups of 3 to your own private rooms, and we're gonna discuss the truth about Nintendo 64 graphics. Now I'm gonna share something that I saw that it just again, it's nothing against anyone here, any one individual. It's more of just a narrative that I want to push back a little bit about Nintendo 64 graphics and them being unintentionally scary often, and yeah, we'll get into it, man. It's gonna be cool. Let me save the details. I'll save the deets. All right, guys, let's get a break. I'm gonna take one. You should take one too. I'll come back here in about 5 to 6 minutes. We'll make it worth it for you when I get back. BRB, guys. Stick around. See you soon.
keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Hey yo, what's up guys? Parvination, Dragon Questers. Oh, how we doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's good to see you. Oh man, I'm enjoying this game. Hopefully we get to make a little progress on it. I figure I'll deal with that whenever I'll just deal with that whenever we come back. I'm not ready to deal with any disappointment at this moment. So we'll see if the game has saved our progress. Thankfully, we mostly just got to this town, and we got there pretty quickly, so once I stopped wandering around uselessly. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to get into it. We're going to switch it up a bit, and I'm going to get this mic out of my face. Yeah. We're going to switch it up a bit, and we're going to go into our gamer lifestyle segments. We're going to talk about a few games that came out on this day in history. 2 to be precise today. Just 2, but there's some good ones. And then we're going to get into our gamer news for the night. A little something about the Nintendo 64's graphics, and I don't know, just going to push back a little bit against this this narrative that's been building that I got to admit, when I saw someone else say it, you know, because I've had my complaints about those graphics before, but when I was seeing it elsewhere over the course of time, man, I don't know, there's a reaction building, and we're gonna talk about it. All right, should be fun. All right, let's go ahead and drop into it, guys. Let's head back to the good old days. Let me take you there. All right, guys, on this day in history, there's a couple games that came out in Japan. Arcade games originally, they got their Famicom port on this date. And the first one we're going to talk about is Argus. Came out 38 years ago, back in 1986. A lot of good arcade games that year, coincidentally. Man, I don't know. Is it that much of a coincidence? Good stuff. But yeah, this one came out again 38 years ago. Argus, right? No, not the 1,000-eyed primordial giant from Greek mythology. And no, not the Argus. That's the HMS Argus. This was a fun little rabbit hole to dive down. 1918 to 1944. It was a converted ocean liner and became what was essentially the first aircraft carrier. Crazy stuff, right? Man, look at that thing, the Argus, right? HMS Argus. Plenty of other Argus ships too, as it turns out. But no, we're talking about this one. And yeah, sweet little cartridge here. I've seen this game in a lot of. There's a couple stores I go to that have a pretty decent Japanese selection, and I've seen a few copies of this one around. Seems to be out and about. But yeah, I love the Jalico. This is a fun color too. A nice little teal cartridge as well. Yeah, they had some of their own cartridge designs. Jalico. We covered one the other day with Moero Pro Tennis. I believe that was the one, right? All right, like I said, this thing started out in the arcade and was the 13th most successful arcade cabinet, according to Game Machine, which I guess was some Japanese, arcade and gaming publication. I shouldn't say some. I just didn't recognize it. Maybe it's a prestigious, newspaper for all I know, right? Could be. The paper of record in Japan. I don't know. But yeah, I love these. I love the. Obviously, we've got a bit of a mock-up here, I don't think we're looking at a real cabinet, sadly, but I like it. I like to imagine it being real. And that poster's sick, too. Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah. Shooting game. You'll see in just a bit. Beautiful looking arcade version here as well. I love this, right? Again, 1986, not bad. Arcade was always a little ahead at that time, and it shows. It's a shooting game released by Jalico in 1986. You fly an aircraft with anti-air and anti-ground guns and use the power-ups available to destroy the flying fortress Mega Argus. Each stage features different equipment and a landing sequence at the end of a stage. Every stage, you got to land at the end of it. Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, right? Good stuff. Binary said they'd only go for the complete inbox. Yeah, I've seen a few loose carts for this one. And then, yeah, here's your NES version. Now, of course, it gets a little bit of a, you know, right? Come on. The arcade's a little bit prettier, sounded a little bit better. Of course, it gets a bit demade in the port to go to the NES, but it still looks really fun. We're gonna get into some footage here in a bit. But yeah, it lost a lot of pizzazz, as a lot of these arcade ports did back then. But if you want to see it, let's take a look at some video. We're into the action. Sorry, just wanted to fix this credit. If you could give me just 1 second. It's, whatever reason, it's gotten itself off the screen. Come on. Yes. Come on out. Yep, there you go. Coaxing it out. Yeah. Looks cool, right? I should warn you guys. 1 second. I should warn you, there's going to be some pretty intense strobing, and not that long from now, there is a sequence where you pretty much gain invincibility, and you transform into something, and I don't quite know the deep lore here, but it's intense. It's basically like one note held out for a while. So hopefully things aren't too loud already, but and then I stopped it. Soonish, let me get it back to where it was. Soonish, you will see what I'm talking about here. I haven't played these types of shooters in such a long time. I remember my cousin would always bring over, I believe he had 1942. And we got a lot of rounds. Thanks, Binary. Oh, I did wind it back a bit. He's about to go Super Saiyan in a little bit, I think, within the next 20 or so seconds. But yeah, it looks fun, right? Good, also decent player here. They're doing some good dodging.
Shut up!
Hey. It looks good. They're playing well. Good God, man. Woo! How about that song there, guys? Oof. That's kind of rough on the ears, but it looks like a fun game. That kind of shit happens in 1986. I don't know what else to tell you, honestly. I kind of wanted to see if I could catch a landing. I don't know. I forgot to write a timestamp down for one, but you do come in for a landing at the end. At the end of every. And I thought that this was really interesting too. The graphics that pop up when you come in for a landing. So they're guiding us right now, left. You know, telling you to get centered up, and then it goes to this. Like, I don't know if this is like a waveform kind of thing. Yeah, you're like seeing it on a graph, basically. You coming down, yeah. Haven't heard of that one, Binary. Yeah. Anyway, it looks fun, right? It looks fun, and there's this one didn't make it to the U.S. back then, but I'll talk about it in a bit. You do have some options now. Yeah. Anyway, I can't look away, but maybe I should. I'll stop the vid. All right, guys. Again, this thing was Japan only for a long time, but in 2014, they started coming out with these. You know, it was part of like this greater compilation called Arcade Archives. I love saying Arcade Archives. Arcade Archives, right there. Yeah, by Hamster Corporation. Shouldn't say the Hamster, just Hamster Corporation. And so it's on a lot of systems now, including the Switch, PS4, iOS, Android. Yeah. If you want it, it's part of some bigger arcade compilations. Looks fun to me. Hit the music, boys. There we go. All right. Anyway, Argus, happy birthday to you. 38 years ago. 38 years ago today. Back in 1986. Happy birthday to you, Argus. Boom. Love it. All right, 37 years ago today came a game called, well, in Japanese it was known as Rygar Arugoso Argus. No, sorry, I'm fucking it up because I'm trying to make sure we get that Argus is in the title. But all right, you've been warned. Rygar Arugoso Arugosu no Senshi. 37 years ago, 1987. Warrior of Argus. Warrior of Argus. So Argus is in the subtitle for this one. Funny enough, man, they were just on an Argus kick at this point, weren't they?
I take a little grass, a little LSD, but nothing was destructive.
Whoa, nice graphic.
Yeah, they were just on an Argus kick. I like this cute box art here. You guys heard of Rygar? So this is Rygar, again, 1987. And once again, started as an arcade game and was a pretty popular one, a side-scrolling action platformer. Would make its way to Famicom, though. Got ported, and again, you know, beautiful box art. Some fun cartridge art here, too. Of course, similar to what was on the box. But I do love I do love a nice blue cart. Come on, man. It's beautiful stuff. Awesome, Pioneer. Yeah, a lot of good titles in 86, man. So we did get Rygar here, and if you've paid attention, I mean, Rygar shows up on a lot of like hidden gem lists and best of lists. But yeah, we here in North America got this one a few months later, and we got it as just Rygar here on the cover. Rygar, cool cover. You know, obviously they went for a manga style in the Japanese version, and then, you know, we had to get this here in the US, which looks like someone from, I don't know, American Gladiators or something, right? Doesn't he look like he's got a little American Gladiators vibe kicking off?
Here we go.
Yeah, nice, nice Spanx there, man. The original arcade version looked pretty cool. Yeah, Rambo for sure. Yeah, definitely some Rambo. The original arcade version does look very beautiful and very 1986 arcade to me. It just has that feel. I love it. Sega would get a similar feel in a lot of their stuff. The Genesis would. But with a little more refinement by that time. But yeah, this is it's fun to see. Now, the arcade version was a side-scrolling action platformer. You know, you're just killing everything on screen, and you're moving from side to side, and that's about it. But they switched the gameplay up when it came out for the Famicom, and it they made it a open-ended adventure title, or at least a more open-ended adventure format. You know, something more akin to, well, a Metroidvania, which, you know, Metroid had come out not that long prior to this game, I believe, or you know, or they were around the same era, right? You're getting into that era of the open Castlevania 2, eventually getting there as well, right? You're getting to that era of having some games that are a little more open. You have to solve some non-linear features, right? You can't. Right from the get-go, you could go everywhere in the game. It's just you're limited by your equipment, abilities, things like that. Pretty early on, you get a grappling weapon that will, you know, open up new stuff for you. Now you have a new section of the world that you're able to get to. So it looks fun, man. It looks fun. And I've only played a couple games like this, including, you know, some of the original Metroid. I have finished Super Metroid Fusion. I really want to do some Castlevania at some point, especially Symphony of the Night. I want to get more into these sort of, you know, Metroidvania games, you know? What a subgenre title. I know it's old, but man, it still gets me. Smash two franchises together, baby. Boom. Yeah, it looks fun, right? Using items to get to previously inaccessible areas. And yeah, let's watch it. Kill the steel drums, guys. Heard this soundtrack on a playlist or two as well. So at the very beginning, sure, we're going to get the side-scrolling action, right? We're not going to see much in the way of Metroidvania, but I think that's understood. Beautiful background here. Love this. Looking not bad for 1987 Famicom. Now you kept the, from the arcade version into this one, you did keep same main character, weapon, you know, a lot of the enemies are the same, but yeah, big gameplay difference, big gameplay change. Allow me, if you will, to skip ahead just a bit. What's playing right now? Is that it? I noticed he did get into that cave. It scrolls very quickly. You know, he got into that cave with the guy that gives him, I believe, the grappling hook. Oh, hey, speak of the devil here, right? Oh, up. Get in the cave.
Goodbye.
Grappling weapon will help you complete your quest, and he's out. Boom. And now we have access to some new areas because we got that. Interesting too, the perspective and you know, having these sequences too. I don't know, it's a very interesting perspective. Got the side scrolling and you get the sort of top down a bit. You know, pretty ambitious, right? Looks cool. Zipping along. Some cool items. Grappling hook, crossbow, and a wind pulley. So yeah, I got to get around to this one at some point. I really think we should work this one in. It looks fun, and again, I think the secret's kind of there is no secret about this game. It's I think it's pretty well known at this point. It's on a lot of lists, and yeah, brings a lot of people a lot of joy. And maybe that's what it's all about. So let's see. You know, there are ways to play Rygar. I didn't get a chance to put together a slide here at the end. I know it's available for the Nintendo Switch Online, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen it on the NES app, and of course, I'm sure it's on the Famicom. But if anybody knows any other ways to play Rygar these days, other than Famicom or NES, you know, hit us up, let us know. And then, you know, the other ways that always work. Yeah. Dropping stuff off the desk. Beautiful. Happy birthday, Rygar. 37 years ago for the Famicom. Way back in 1987. They grow up so fast. All right. That's it for the good old days, guys. That was fun. All right, let's transition over to a bit of gamer news and switch it up. Possibly significantly. Here we go. All right, guys. So now this is tonight's gamer news. It's not so much any sort of breaking headline. Again, sometimes I like to do those. Sometimes I want to just talk about the bigger picture of gaming, and I love just having you guys here to bounce ideas off of. And I'm thinking as I get into this, what I'll have to do is maybe some of the chat and stuff had to come back and, you know, swing back around when we come back and discuss it there, because I have a few thoughts lined up for you. I got the pictures lined up to go with it, and I want to take you through my thought process. And of course, I'd love to hear yours as well. But yeah, I'm going to start with what kicked it off here, right? Something that I saw on Reddit, and I want to emphasize that this. I guess if there's any message here, and I don't know that there necessarily is, we'll see. We'll get to it. But if there is, it's certainly not against any individual, any one person, any any one entity, any one Redditor, any commenter here that we show. These are things that I've seen a million times, And I just wanted to you know, share it with you guys, talk about it at large, and this isn't an attack on any gamers, right? And it's an attack on some ideas that have been pervasive, like Nintendo 64 graphics being unintentionally scary. All right, OP said, why are Nintendo 64 graphics so scary? Compared to Super NES and GameCube, the Nintendo 64 graphics has always put me on the edge and makes me not want to play any adventure-type games on it. Does anyone else feel the same way about the graphics? I feel for this person. They're hurting, clearly. They can't connect to the Nintendo 64 because there's a creepiness about it. Something scary that's not intentional. And I feel for him. But I'm not lying when I said it wasn't easy to see this. And everything else I've been seeing about the Nintendo 64 graphics sucking ass. And I gotta admit, at points I've talked bad about them. We'll get into that later, but it's weird seeing other people do it. Don't feel right. I think it's about time we bring back a segment some of you guys might remember. All right, guys. Look. All right. I've had enough of the bullshit, okay? Everybody's saying that Nintendo 64 graphics are so scary. This is my childhood we're talking about here. All right? Guys, here's the thing, man. You gotta look at it through the context of the living through that era. We were there. Some of us lived through it. And if you didn't live through it, hey, no worries. But we're gonna talk about how it felt to live through it and what those graphics meant for the time, and how if you're ever gonna talk shit about the Nintendo 64's graphics, you gotta put that asterisk to compare it to something else, something newer, right? All right. This is the picture that they submitted too, which I think was kind of a strange, some sort of misdirection. They posted the picture for Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now, this right off the bat confused the entire discourse within this, you know, amongst all the comments here, right, in this thread. Everybody's confused because everyone's saying, oh, well, Majora's Mask, right? It's intentionally supposed to scare you. And yeah, first off, I have to say, like, oh, absolutely, right? I mean, some of this stuff was supposed to scare the shit out of you, right? You were supposed to get to Bowser and look at this guy, and it was disconcerting, and it was scary, okay? And you were afraid to go up against this guy. It made you shake a little bit. Maybe you even hesitated jumping down in that pipe. And if you hadn't hesitated at that point, you sure as fuck did when he came stomping out for the first time. Come on, man. All right? Some of it's supposed to scare you, but, you know, that's the thing. Like, Majora's Mask, I think, is different. And some people would pick up on that OP was not so much talking about this game, you know? And I appreciate that, because I think that's needed context as well. Well, let's see what Reddit said, right? Hey, because kids were cooler and more edgy back then. Says one Redditor. I don't know about that. I don't know if kids were cooler or more edgy. Someone said, yeah, that's funny. I thought it was awesome as an 8-year-old. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I was just a little bit older than that, for sure, but, hell yeah, I mean, I thought it was awesome, too. Someone said, PlayStation 1 graphics are scary. The wobbling and weird pixelation definitely made scary games much scarier. Now, hopefully, this music's okay, right? Not too loud? We're good? I'm trying to rage out right now, man. Now, here's the thing, okay? Usually, I'd take any opportunity to take a shit on Sony and PlayStation, especially back in the day. Not so much these days. I come around. But back in the day, when I was getting picked on by the Sony the PS1 kids, and they were all telling me how much better the graphics were. Okay, you know, I would have loved to have had this information to shove in their face, this Reddit comment, but I don't, and I didn't. And honestly, at this point, it doesn't feel good to shit on them like this. I think I got to stand with these games in solidarity, you know? PlayStation 1 was also one of the pioneers of 3D video games. So, you know, I'm with them at this point, okay? But this one takes the cake, all right? I've always found the graphics of Nintendo 64 deeply unsettling. Now, I'm glad another Redditor replied to tell us a little more detail. This is a different person here, this second one, of course. But yeah, we get the detail. So what makes it deeply unsettling, right? Same. It's the combination of uncanny valley, liminal space, and super low-res textures. The vibes are just off. OP isn't only talking about Majora's Mask, as many commenters here seem to think. Most of the 64 library has at least one of these creepy factors. Now, right, uncanny valley, liminal space, super low res. Okay, those are the three things there. I wanted to tackle two of those, you know, misunderstandings. I don't want to use the word lies here, right? Because I think everybody means well. We're all gamers here in the Gamer Lifestyle Lounge, hanging out, chopping it up. That's in this case, that's what I'm, you know, extending the benefit of the doubt on, right? Everybody's here. I don't mean to spit bile here about this and be too angry. It's just, damn, dude, I keep seeing the same thing. Keep seeing the same narrative. We got to push back. So, all right. Let's push back a bit, okay? We'll start with the Uncanny Valley. All right. Uncanny Valley. Isn't Uncanny Valley supposed to be where the graphics are, like, you know, somewhat close-ish to real life, but there's enough of a gulf between the CGI and real life to make it strange, and it doesn't work for us, right? You know, think of some of the AI stuff where you're seeing skin crawl, or, you know, a couple fingers pop up every now and then out of nowhere, you know, right? Something where, you know, they look lifelike, but nah, I don't know, man. I gotta admit though, that's pretty Uncanny Valley, right? Look at Peach here, you know, she's. I think who amongst us has not confused this model for being something close enough to almost confuse you? I confused myself. All right. The uncanniest of valleys here, with the Happy Mask salesman, you know? Kind of looks like my uncle, honestly. It's got the same eyes. What was the next one? Liminal spaces, right? Dude. Hey, I'm not... There's no generational war here at all, you know? Gen Z, Gen A, love them. We're all, you know, we're all together, man. One love, come together. You know, we're all in here in the same, so on and so forth. But what is up with the liminal spaces, dude? It's like I turn around and then a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years ago at this point, like everything I'm seeing is about liminal spaces and the back rooms, and you got an entire generation scared to go down a hallway. Now, I probably wouldn't go down that hallway. That doesn't look safe, but it's weird, man. It's explore. We gotta explore. The OP said that it's keeping them from playing these adventure games, you know? They're afraid to go down the hallways, and some of that is just because of, again, all these creepypastas, the back room, so on and so forth. And then a whole bunch of videos that show, you know, I guess liminal spaces in video gaming, and some of that, you know, hey, right, it's interesting to an extent, but god damn.
My trick is to take the first bite and then open the sandwich a little bit, and then I blow on the inside to cool it down.
It's a lot, right? A lot of liminal spaces, man. So I don't know, guys, but I'm proposing a moratorium on the mention of liminal spaces in any video game media for 1 year. Okay, and I hope that folks will take me up on this. We got to stop talking about the liminal spaces for a little bit and how creepy, like the wide open spaces and having a cliff that drops off to nothing. I know often it's supposed to be creepy, guys. It's exploration. It's supposed to be fun. All right, guys. Oh, that one doesn't want to load. Is that what's going on here? All right, let's see. Will it load for me now? Zoop. Here's your liminal space right here, you know? See, this stuff freaks a lot of people out. The, like, floating platforms, you know? Creepy hallways, wide open spaces. I get it to an extent, but damn. You see, back then... Back in the day, right? Yeah, we thought it could be a little strange sometimes. Yeah, wide open spaces, floating platforms, mirrors. This room was kind of, you know, its own version of trippy. Well, all of us were too busy having a fucking blast, trying to use an analog stick to navigate a 3D environment for the first time in our lives. The only thing I'm worried about is the creepy kid behind me at Walmart as I'm looking all the way up at the top shelf trying to play the Nintendo 64, and they put that thing all the way up there. You need a ladder to do anything to it. Straining my neck looking up, and the only thing I'm worried about is the creepy kid behind me that doesn't seem to understand that I'm fucking playing this game and I'm gonna be doing it for a while. So you need to just, you know, go read a magazine or something. Alright, man. Now, I get it, right? I get it. When you see this, you see the pixel art. It looks beautiful. Okay? 16-bit pixel art, Super NES stuff here. I love it, right? Amazing. I get it. And I understand, though. It just makes me sad that there's a lot of folks out there that can't understand that to an entire generation, if you ask them back then, you know, let's say towards like midway through the Nintendo 64's life, or you know, when these games are launched and are coming out, right? It's hot. Games are coming out, more and more are jumping into it. If you ask them to compare these shots here, these graphics, to what you started to get with the Nintendo 64, you ask those kids if this looked better than this, I think most of us would say absolutely. Especially back then. Especially back then, right? Is it? I don't know. Is anybody else on the same boat? Like, at that time, it really seemed like progress to go from that to this. Someone had to be a pioneer and do 3D. Nintendo 64, PlayStation, they did a lot of that pioneering work, you know? Somebody had to do it. Now, okay, were we wrong? Maybe. I don't know. At this point, sure. I gotta admit, I fucking love pixel art. And I of course I have to say, like, this is sort of pixel art close to a pinnacle, or at least at or around a pinnacle of the art form itself. Versus context. Extremely early 3D models here, you know, on the cutting, bleeding edge of video game technology. And I like to think that these two are holding hands here, because graphics such as themselves are under attack, you know? And this is then staring down the haters, telling them that love wins. We love these graphics. And then I think OP knew this. I think they knew that the Majora's Mask is scary. You know, I'm not teaching them anything, maybe anything at all here. And none of this is even directed at anyone in particular. But yeah, when these games want to be scary, oh yeah, they're fucking scary, dude. And it's a beautiful thing, right? So you got to get these creepypastas and YouTube retrospectives out of your head, because there's just been this narrative that the graphics suck, and that and furthermore, I just think there's been this narrative about how it's creepy and disconcerting and you should feel a certain way. And I feel bad that there's a bunch of folks that are being told how to feel about these games before they get into them, and can form their own opinions. You know? Sad. So yeah. We were excited, overjoyed to get the 3D graphics. Absolutely, man. Yeah. The bleeding edge of technology. All right. That's it, guys. That's rant mode. That's gamer news for Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. It's all love. It's all love. I just got to push back against some of what I'm seeing. And these beliefs I've said it on this very channel. But I got to admit, man, it didn't feel right when I was seeing other folks say it. And don't forget either, right? Come on, what was that about the liminal spaces? Where'd it go? Come on. Put it up. It doesn't want to come up. All right. Moratorium, no liminal space talk in video game media for a year. I just want to emphasize that. If you're with me, let's do it. I won't say it. I won't say the phrase. All right, guys. That's it. So we're going to play a little Dragon Quest 3 in a bit. Going to get back into that. I think we should all take a little break. I'm kind of raging. Maybe I should do a little breathing or something. You guys can get a break too. I'll make this a shorter one, just a few minutes. And let's keep hanging. Let's play some Dragon Quest 3. And I'd love to get to what you guys have said in the chat, because I haven't been able to see it all. That's what happens, man, when you're blinded by rage.
Goodbye.
All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit. BRB. Hey, yo, gamers, good to see you. What's up? Happy Wednesday. Let me get the game up and rolling. That's right. We got to maybe turn it off and make sure that it's going to save. Should probably do that now. Yeah. Anyway, enjoying DQ3. Thanks for hanging out through gamer news and good old days. Always a pleasure. Always fun. As soon as I dropped into gamer news or rant mode, rather, something that was supposed to work didn't want to work for me. Little sound effect, but eventually got it rolling.
Hello, internet users, and welcome back to another video.
I didn't have to give that away, but it's okay. Just letting you in on it. You know, things are rough. It's hard to click all the buttons, man. It's hard. Let's play some DQ. Why is it hard to hit?
One more word out of you and you go.
It's hard to hit the buttons. So many clips, pictures, things like that. Yeah. Going back to the chat a bit. Let's see. Ichiko said pioneers. They were. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Binary's talking about, yeah, simplicity, right? Cutting down how much you're drawing, for instance, that's a good example. Yeah, Fireball said we're all just excited to have 3D at all. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to turn this off. Hopefully it saves. Sorry, moment of truth. All right, we got to shut it down, turn it back on, and then we'll see if it works. It's supposed to be able to turn off and come back on, you know, at that point, and it usually works. But we're using a patch here as well, so I don't know, it's a little extra finicky sometimes. Fireball said, we were excited to just have 3D at all. Not going to lie, I'm starting to see OP's point, especially after that side-by-side. Oh, Fireball. Yeah, well, like I said, you know, it's I've had these opinions, you know, I think it's the context that matters, you know? It's the context. And it's more a story of maybe who knows? Yeah, maybe, of course, maybe I'm the sensitive one. That's often the case. It's a punch to the nostalgic gut. Because to me, as a kid, you know, man, you couldn't tell me that those were bad graphics. You know, it was such a step up. And were there moments that were unintentionally creepy? I think so. You know, absolutely. Like, yeah, some of those models, you know, they look rough, but we love them. And I think at the time, it was still an improvement, you know. It was still seen as like, whoa, 3D, you know. Yeah. I see Binary's thing about the memory space there, yeah. Thanks for chatting, guys.
I'll let this one fall apart. I'll let a piece of America die.
So, I suppose we're good if we can warp back to where we were. Can we? Did we have another? We didn't have another city at that point. Well, darn, I should have made sure I knew some, like, a level or something that I was at before I did that, but that's okay. Well, now we have access to the controller too, so whatever. I'll just do a save state here. We're going to number 7. Save state 7. Write that down. Sweet. Yeah, I'm still catching up. Yeah. Ichiko, man. Yeah, thanks for coming through, buddy. Saw a couple of yours as I was going. Yeah. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Well, Tomb Raider, yeah. Yeah, I had Tomb Raider, or I didn't have it, rather. My neighbor did, and I remember my mind being blown. He had it for the PC, and he had a demo for PlayStation 1. But yeah, Yeah, Fireball, the wobbly graphics. Yeah, it's interesting. There's been I've seen a couple of videos on that recently, and I wanted to say, Fireball, you I'm not remembering what it was now, but you put something in the chat earlier that I saw that video. I've been wanting to get around to it. It looked really interesting. I think it's one of the first things you led off with. But yeah. Ichigo said, Ben, would you agree that Nintendo 64 graphics didn't age as well as Super NES or GameCube, even if they were great for the time? You know, I think, I would. I would just, I would add a lot more on the end of like, but yeah, they were great for the time. You know, and I would think I would emphasize great a couple of times. And yeah, I'd be willing to sign on to something like that, you know, but you know, don't try to like whittle me down too much here, because it's hard enough to take a stand these days, you know. And I think I would very much emphasize like I think that there would be a few paragraphs to demonstrate their greatness as well, and then, you know, the formalities to wrap it up, the signature, and attach a documentary. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it, Fireball. Yeah, that was it. I saw that. I've been wanting to get around to that. It came up today. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it someday. It's added to the list.
That's right. We're gonna cheat.
All right, let's go east. I guess I'll play this game some. All right, we're gonna let's heal up and then we'll head east. Let's do that. Pop into the inn. 12 gold. Let's do it. So we're going to, what was the name of this place? Like I don't know. The names have been pretty good and a little obviously quite punny on the real world locations here. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I could do the one sitting either, Fireball, but that's, you know what, that's more on me than the 3+ hour documentary about the invisible wall glitch in Mario 64, you know, because I don't know if I'm sitting down and watching that, you know, all in one go. And again, that's just, I'm a squirmy guy, you know, I'm gonna be up and moving around. All right, let's get some. Does Gale hit everyone? No, just groups. Okay. Shoot, just attack. We're close to people now. We're close to Romilly. I feel like we can take these chumps out, right? I got a twitch, a squirm. I got a Twitch and a YouTube as well.
I got it.
I watched a great documentary on the Nintendo 64. It really just covered its context, the lead up into it, its release, you know, its eventual termination, question mark, by Nintendo, or, you know, suspension of new games, etc. I don't want to use anything too negative, you know, because it lives on in our hearts and on our counters, you know. Looking at one right now. Thankful. But yeah, it's I keep wanting to pull that one. I'll have to post it to Discord when I get a chance.
That's right, we're gonna cheat.
Where was that one? The whole time I was streaming, you know? I could have used the... Let's crank this one out too. Where is it? Whoa. There it is.
Whoa, nice graphics.
Alright, I'm playing stupid. I'm just attacking people for now and trying to get back over to that city that we stopped at. Yeah, so we took this bridge, and I think that this is... Oh. Gotta fight some farts. Preparation H, yep. Preparations A through G have failed. Let's see. Hit him with the gale? Seems like something you could do to a gas cloud, right? Got it running today. Felt good. Felt pretty good. Yeah. I gotta get going sooner though, because I feel like everything is so much more congested if I wait, and that's what I was dealing with today. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. All right, we got vampires and catpires. We're getting closer to our destination. I'm taking out the catpires. Rambo, you help me with that. These games have been fun. Absolutely kind of just RPG comfort food, you know? It's... yeah. I don't get a sense for how long, you know, how far along we are in the game, though. But I'm almost afraid to get a sense of that, but... Let me turn this fan off. I'm getting dried out. One second. All right, I'm back.
Double rainbow. Oh my god. It's a double rainbow all the way.
The bandana plus the shirt, it's a lot. And I have to admit that, well, at this point I could have remedied this, but at the time that the show was, I was trying to kick it off. Sadly, the headwear that I wanted was in the bedroom, so had to go double tie-dye, you know?
Double rainbow. Oh my god. It's a double rainbow all the way.
It's a lot, but hey, you know, put a little, splash a little color into the world, you know? Shit. All right, let's go. Testify. Testify, what you gonna do? Heal Wizard or Benji? Because these people are not looking so great. Heal Benji. Wizard. Let's see, hit him with the Ice Bolt. Gotta take out the Wild 8 before it calls for company. Sorry, I'm a little burpy. I had some, I was drinking some soda. Got the soda water kicking off. Let's go. Finish them. Who needs a healing? Get in on this, wizard. Let's go. Hey, I'll beat Friday. Let's play some Mario Tennis 64. We're just moving down the line, like trying to see if we can beat the hardest tournament that the game comes with by default. You can unlock some more. But yeah, we're trying to beat every, Star Cup, you know, with every character, so.
She is part of you.
Taking a while, but it's fun. It's fun when I'm not screaming, ah! Dude, yeah, talk about rant or rage mode, man. There were some tough times. Some tough times. Like when my microphone, I slapped it into myself. It's a tough time. Can we steal something from your drawers? Desert country named Isis to the west of here. Let's go visit Isis. We've missed Isis. So let's head west. We don't have a lot of money either, so yeah, let's stay in the inn and then we'll head west. Boop, 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 boop. That sounds steep, dude. 28 gold, huh? I'm gonna refuse you 3 times. This is some biblical stuff. And then someone told me you can haggle. I don't think we're haggling with this guy, but let's see. Okay, no. 28 gold, baby. He kept staring me down with that 28 gold, and I blinked.
Whoa, nice graphic.
God.
I got it.
I need to watch more of the Star Trek movies. Sadly, I've been a little bit of a basic B, you know. I've always had an appreciation for Star Trek from a distance mostly, and I've watched some for sure. Mostly, I think what I've seen most of is probably DS9 and The Next Generation, you know, and I think, yeah, that's mostly like my dad was big into those, and, you know, catching a few episodes with them every now and then. It's fun, but I want to explore more. I just, there's not enough time in the world. Can't watch every TV show, or at least I don't really care to or have the time. So, I don't know when I'm going to get around to that, you know? Okay, good thing we healed. We're up against some wild apes. This could go badly.
I just like jumping on things and killing them and shooting things.
Binary said OG series was good start before the movies. Oh, just fight for now, Testy. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Fireball him. Send him up in flames. Just add the monkey sound effects each time. Yeah, just, oh, you know what? You better, and let's, ice bolt, yeah. All right.
Shut up.
I've seen a little bit of the OG Star Trek, Binary. I have seen a bit. I haven't watched any of the movies other than there was one of the more modern movies, but I couldn't tell you which one it was. I'm trying to remember, but yeah. Again, like those have kind of been on, and I've sort of been around, or maybe even know some things about them, you know, without having watched. But yeah. Someday. I've been wanting to do Lord of the Rings too, just because I somehow like I made a terrible entrance into Lord of the Rings by not watching Fellowship of the Ring and skipping to the Two Towers, or what was it? I always want to say Twin Towers, but anyway, the second book, and, you know, or second movie, second book originally. I had only read The Hobbit as well, and I was a fan of The Hobbit, but, yeah, so not a good idea. Didn't go well. I mean, it was great, but the spectacle, of course, was just, whoa, oh my God, what is happening? But I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm like a child that just wandered into this theater with no idea what the fuck's going on, you know? That battle sequence was the tits, though, man. That was awesome. That yeah, the sieging of the said titular towers, you know. That was fun. All right, Benji, you gotta get healed. So let's see. Testify, help us out here, please. And Wizard, I think I need to hit him with the bang. Woo. Tension headache.
Double rainbow. Oh my god. It's a double rainbow all the way.
That's true, Binary. Yeah. Yeah, it's a... Yeah, and they know how to steer people away from the bad stuff. Yeah, I may get a chance soon to see Super Nintendo Land, which I'm very excited about. Flamapede. All right, here we go. Ooh, we must be in the Iberian Peninsula now. Oh my god, I let Benji die. That's right. Oopsie. Daisy. Okay, let's, that changes things. Rambo, kick some ass. And testify, heal yourself. Wizard, hit him with the... Ouch. Wanted to see if I could do a buff, but I don't know if that was the best idea. All right, Rambo, get in there. Let's see. Wizard, hit him with the... Oh, they're not that tough, I suppose. Rambo's also pretty strong.
I just like jumping on things and killing them and shooting things.
Yeah, haven't done that, Binary. Yeah. Nope. I did go on a studio tour, but this was even, you know, before I lived in Southern California. Yeah, I went on one of the studio tours and it was all right. I think we ended up seeing like the Dr. Phil set or something, which was just, you know, you know, of course I, you know, was just so excited to be in that. When you walk into those doors, man, I'm telling you, the energy is just electric when you're looking at the Dr. Phil set. You gotta see it for yourselves. You know, I think you'll understand once you get in that room. Hell crabs, huh? Okay. Good stuff. Yeah. Do they chant that 1-800 for Dr. Phil? Because if so, I was picking up on that. Absolutely. It was in the air. Retro Gamer edition of Jeopardy. Oh yeah. I think I would not do that well. You know. I tend to blend all the facts together. That's no good. Ooh, took 1 damage. Okay. Yep, we're gonna want to do some magical attacking to this thing. That's right. Rambo, you... Oops. I can't do much of anything. Hit it with the gale. Got to get across a big desert here, I suppose. And unfortunately, our hero has died. So that's not good. TB, the tea is hot up at Dr. Phil's house, huh? Nice. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Now over here, you've got the no. You know, I wonder... Yeah, man. You know, I should say, like, to be clear, we're just seeing the set, you know, the empty set, and that's all I needed. You know, there was no studio audience there, but you could feel it. I don't know if I want to continue here or if we need to, like, make back for that last town, honestly, because obviously we're not looking so hot, right? We're not looking that good. Let's see if we're getting closer to maybe like the, yeah, you know, closer to Portugal or something.
Beautiful blue skies and golden sunshine.
Yeah. Yeah, Binary. Yeah, you do well at Jeopardy. There's times that I'll watch a Jeopardy and I'll feel that I'm doing well, but then I remember, you know what? I've also like guessed wrong a few times too, and I'm really excited when I'm getting these right, but for the ones that I just yelled something out and got it wrong, like in my head, I'm not, my brain is mostly doing just positive math. It's just adding, you know, we're just adding. We're not taking away any points here, come on. This must be ISIS that we were told about to the west. Yay. Ooh. A crossroads. It appears to be empty. Ooh. I'm like, I don't know if I should be trying to loot this place yet. A hole. Now we're down in a dungeon. Okay, this isn't good. We got mummies. Mummy and Mummy Man. Oh no.
Double rainbow.
This is not good.
It's a double rainbow all the way.
I bet they're pretty stout. Hey, we might see our second wipe tonight. Check that out. Would you looky there? In fact, I should probably make sure, let's see. Let's give a wizard. Testify. Let's get you. Wait, testify can. You can. Heal wizard. Wizard. Oh, I meant to keep wizard around and try to use return. Well, if we wipe, we actually didn't have a whole lot of money, so I wouldn't feel too bad here, you know. But that's a good thought. Unfortunately, now wizard is dead. Well, oops. Hey, let's see. I'll try flee if I can. Yeah, darn. It was wizard that knew return. Okay, well. We didn't have a whole lot of money, so I'm okay with going back. I was hoping that there would be a save here. Silly me. They're tough. We're gonna have to grind to buy whatever items and stuff we need. Oh, Benji, how could this have happened to you? I'll give you another chance. Benji needs 318 experience points before reaching the next level. Yeah, we're gonna need some levels and maybe some equipment. That was not pretty. Oh, we should. I meant to save actually, but we only lost half our money, and you know, we didn't. It's not like we did a whole lot of leveling up. I would like to keep that experience though, keep what we did get, and lose the money. I think, and we're gonna have to do some. We're gonna have to do some grinding again. I think, but that's part of it. Grinding to get the next set of items and oh, good stuff. Where's my sounds?
She is part of you, as we all are part of each other.
Hey, you know, sometimes you get wiped. You're playing an old school game. I would really like a place to warp to over there, though, but that might be asking a lot. Let's hit up the priest. Got a bunch of dead bodies following us around. Hello. I seek resurrection. How about all of them, except Benji? I think we're gonna run out of, yeah. We'll have enough, actually, but yeah, just enough. Jeez. Costly. I want to keep that experience, though. Honestly, we've had a false start, or almost did when we couldn't save, or thought I couldn't save. Thankfully, it was a false start, but we were able to keep going. But yeah, I think it's good to have some way to get out, right, Binary? Yeah, if you can, like, get out of the cave or whatever it is, get out of the battle. I mismanaged return as well. I should have used that just as soon as Hero went down, you know? Because at that point, what are you doing, man? All right, everybody's healed up. They have MP. We need money, so let's just head kind of back to that area, and we'll play for a little bit longer, and then I'll save. I'll play for maybe another 25.
Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, especially in these old ones, Binary. Yeah, when you lose one, you know, and dungeons are long and stuff, so yeah, I get it. Oh yeah, well, you know, as long as you can sleep knowing that you would have had a number on that counter had you not reset. But that's just between every gamer has to figure that out for themselves, and there's no judgment here what goes on in the game room, you know? That's between you and the game. Let's heal. No, I don't need to do any healing. Keep fighting. Sometimes it's good to redo it. You know, of course, you get the extra practice. You know, especially if it's it can be more frustrating in a game that's, you know, leveling up based, or, you know, something like that. But yeah, if it's more about skill or learning, or yeah, pattern, figuring out a puzzle, stuff like that, yeah, second run can be really fun. All right, I'm gonna you know, keep fighting a little bit more, maybe stop at an inn. They're charging a lot at this inn, I think, just because, again, more of the out-of-towners, they know they can take us for a ride. But getting up a level or two would help too. What's up, Savage? Welcome. Or hey. Oh man. Thanks for hanging, guys. Happy Wednesday. Friday we're doing Mario Tennis 64. Should be fun. After Friday, things get a little bit weird for me because schedule-wise, because I've got family coming into town, and yeah, I won't be doing Sunday sesh, and the next week's a little wonky. But I think once I get out of next week, I think it yeah, things stabilize for just a bit. Get a few weeks of just regular schedule, which is nice. Been a lot of distractions lately. Like, well, I shouldn't say distractions. It's tough, you know, but a lot of work as well. But yeah, just it's not so much distractions as it is like a lot of boring life stuff hitting simultaneously, you know. And the quest for one man to get his driver's license renewed. A quest that involves overcoming one's own, you know, propensity to just be, to never move the dial on that kind of thing, or not even think about it sometimes, you know, and yeah. So among that, you know, prepping for family and stuff, like, yeah, it's been a lot of, cat has been sick, but is at this point off meds for a few days and feeling better, so yeah, it's, you know, it's been a lot. I'm stoked to see some family too, because yeah, it'll be good. Maybe I can talk, you know, I got my sibling coming in. Maybe I can talk them into, I don't know, yeah, hopping on some Famicom or something, playing some original Mario Bros. Come on.
Looking at a hummingbird's penis and thinking that's huge.
Alright, staying alive, don't let anyone die. I get a little clicky, and I can't do that, but we're gonna go to the town and heal up, so please kill the cat pirate. Do not kill Benji. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, who knows? Who knows, Ichigo? I don't know. You know, I go pretty hard here in the Gamer Lifestyle Lounge sometimes, you know, and when it, I feel like there's a level of you know, going so hard that my family, who is all, you know, they have their own, you know, private professional life, and it's I feel like I'm coming in hot, you know? I'm coming in hot with the gamer news and the good old days, and we hit it hard, man, you know? And I think some of that, you know, I wouldn't want to besmirch the good record of a lot of the family around me, you know, and to have them associated to me in any way other than, you know, like just yeah, being part of the biological and or found family, you know, because, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, it could be tough, you know. Let's hear it, Savage. What you got? Yeah, I meant to go to the inn. I just got carried away here, and I should absolutely heal, but I wanted to see what this was because I wasn't sure if I'd checked. Okay, we're good on healing. I did that, so right. We'll heal Rambo. There you go. Oh, there's another. Yeah, is that it? Okay, we've got a cave here. I just want to see. Ooh, a big door. All right, we've got something pretty substantial here, huh? All right, we're going down into a well. Is this the thing I can go back up from? I think so, yes. I think we go to town. I think we go to town, get our MP. Wait, well, what is this? What we got going? I am Norud. You want to go east? Get out of here. I will take your stuff now. Can I just take his... Bravo, you found the training suit. Working on our thief skills here, right? Jeez.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
Bravo, you found the club. Just bludgeon this guy for being a dick. No, that's not nice. We shouldn't. He's just hanging in his cave. I'm rolling up into his space. You know what I mean? Savage said, how do you feel about Shadow the Hedgehog, the game? You know, Savage, I have to admit, oh man, I had some great Shadow sound effects, VO clips. I have to admit, never played anything Shadow the Hedgehog. And it's not on principle or anything. It was more just that some of that stuff was happening during the time when I wasn't really, you know, unfortunately I wasn't gaming too much, you know? Bit of a hiatus. But yeah, yeah, dude, never got on that Shadow, but I hear he's edgy. But in a good way, you know, and yeah. Let me see, give me 1 second. Let me see what I got. I know I got something here. Let's go. Let's go to the folder. Show me everything, yo. Where is it? 1 second, guys. We're gonna figure this out. Give me the whole folder, yo. Yo. What's up with this yo? I don't know where this came from. Yo. For me, at least.
I'll let this one fall apart. I'll let a piece of America die.
Ichiko said, you owe it to yourself to watch the 2-minute intro to Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, maybe I should, man. You know, I don't have a good way, I don't have screen share set up right now, but I should absolutely do that at some point. I need to get that, man. That's an important part of the stream. You know, you gotta have the... You need to be able to chase those wins. You know? I'm missing out on the Shadow the Hedgehog 2-minute intro. Oh, this new pin just glides. I was trying to say it just glides, baby, and I just meant to set it down, but I slapped the shit out of this. Like, the pen, like, slapped it on top of the notebook, and, like, all the drinks shook a bit. I'm missing out, Savage.
Hello, Internet users, and welcome back to another video.
Let's see. We're talking the original, huh? Two minutes, 2 seconds. Gotta be it. 1 second.
Oh frick, oh frick, oh.
Thanks for hanging, guys. Happy,
oh crap. Oh crap.
Happy Wednesday. All right, let's get some Shadow the Hedgehog going. 1 second. Whoops. And almost got it. Dude, thanks for hanging. Jeez. Jeez, taking forever.
Goodbye.
That's right.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this Shadow the Hedgehog intro, guys. It's a little loud.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. Doodaloo. Doo-doo. Come on, man. Let's go. Give me a media source, please. Sorry, guys. It's taking forever. I hope I can get it. I'll see what I can do. I thought I had it, but, nah, it doesn't want to load. Too many directories. Oh my god. No!
Thanks for coming out, guys. This rocks. A Wednesday, huh? Yeah, none of you motherfuckers have responsibilities, I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. Let's see. Where is this fucking folder, dude? Where is this stuff going? Like, how do I find that folder? It's just, you know what it is? It's like there's a folder that you would usually just come up for me. There it is. All right, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, baby, we got progress. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. And of course, we're gonna want a little audio to go with that. Where's our audio? Where's my Shadow the Hedgehog? We're starting this puppy over. Let's do it.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up.
Don't mind me. I'll just keep adjusting it over and over again. Okay? Oh, shit. Oh, man. I've seen that. You know, not in Git, but just, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, he's ready to kick some ass. And on the motorcycle... It always sounds like Tenacious D or something. Same here, Fireball. I didn't realize that. Yeah, he was packing. Thanks to Shadow. So yeah. You know, I've got the regrets that I never dug deep into the Sonic lore. Look at this fucking guy, man. He's Akira as well, you know. He's got those powers too. We've got a space thing going on. Little Mission Impossible, or rather, Independence Day. Dude, is he gonna put his gun against Sonic's head right there? Stick it in the back of his head, you know? Oh, whew. And then to just cut to the DQ3, man. Whew. Where do you go from there?
Give me a hell yeah!
Cat wants it. I'm not streaming for much longer. All right. Dude, chills, Savage. I'd like to apologize for not giving it its due at the end, you know, but oof. You know, it's a lot, you know, and it's all good. I think that audiences had to be shocked to see that. I'm sad. I gotta say though, PS2, that is... I was thinking a little bit later that Shadow got its start, so that's blowing my mind as well, because that's a correction I really needed, and I want to thank you for that, because, yeah, no clue that it was started on a PS2. I was thinking later. Cat wants food.
Give me a hell yeah!
So do I, jeez.
I'm pissed now!
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Ichigo. Yeah, thank you, Savage. Thanks for the good idea, man. It's that stuff is crazy. Audiences must have been shocked. The Shadow, you know, so edgy. And I have him in some VO like, damn. You know, he seems like he says damn a lot, which, you know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool, man. Yeah, so someone in the Sonic world, you know, damn.
Cup of coffee in the big tank.
Yeah, similar effect, huh, Binary? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you guys for that. I needed that. I think that was good, man. That was fun. Again, you know, it's on me. I never dove deep into Sonic lore, and it looks like I'm missing out on like the Max Payne of Sonic or something. The I don't know what. The Devil May Cry of Sonic, the Dante. Yeah, I won the next Sonic the Hedgehog game, Mom. It's called Shadow.
See you later.
What year was that? I gotta get a... Let me look up a year on that. No, not Sonic, you fool. We want Shadow. November 5th? November 15th, 2005. Yeah, thanks, Savage. Yeah, 05. Let me heal up. 05, huh? Yeah, what am I playing in 05? I'm still rocking the GameCube, I suppose. And then getting close to getting a Wii at that point, right? Like, yeah, Shadow, dude. Yeah, pretty badass. The like wide swath of like environments and terrains that the Sonic universe has, like going from Green Hill Zone to what, you know, you're looking like it's what's the name of this city? Is it just one city that he's in? But like, you know, you're in this you're in this dingy metropolis, you know, looking run down, dystopian, you know. He's looking like a, I don't know, yeah, combo of 1,000 comic book characters and pulling it off so well. All right, I guess we could go back to that cave, but you know what, guys? I think this has been kind of a crazy night. I know I've been all over the place myself, but yeah, it's just been that kind of night. We didn't get a whole lot done, but we now know a couple things we can do. We can head to that cave, keep exploring there. We can also head back west and, you know, get ourselves back into that, I think it's ISIS, but wherever those big pyramids are. Yeah.
The kids delight in finding new twists to the game.
Damn, not here. Yeah, maybe it was a later Sonic or Shadow one that I'm thinking of. Because he had a couple, right? Yeah, he wasn't a one and done. Man, Rambo is strong. Love it.
What's going on?
Getting a little bit of money. Not the worst thing in the world. Gonna ride in the mountains for a bit, I think, and... You know what? He needs to be fighting. Yeah. Love the animations. So cool. Bang's a cool one. Damn, not here. Savage Illusion, or Binary said at Savage Illusion. Yeah, you guys are talking to each other. That's great. That's what's going on there. And I'm a fool to have started reading that aloud. could be a private conversation. You know, I want to respect the at the beginning, you know? Thanks for hanging, guys. I'm clearly getting tired and a little delirious, but onward. Play a few more minutes, then I think I'll save. It gets tough when you step into the desert here. Yeah, it's a lot harder. Wish we could get to another place to save, you know, another king. I would love it, but they make you work for it in this game. You got to do a bit of, you're going to have to go on a bit of a sustained journey, you know? And so far, I have not pulled one of those off yet. It's been very piecemeal, but that's okay. You know, it's all good. Thanks, Savage. Hello to you. What's up, man? Let's see. Let's get to the hellos.
Hey guys.
Shh. I am hearing 1,000 sirens right now. What is going on out there? It's very distracting. What I get for opening up my window. Reaching level 13. Maximum HP rises 10 points. Iron Eyes. Ooh, Iron Eyes. Okay, nice. All right, how about 2 more battles? Because I am getting silly. And then I said we end this, right? Feels good. Thanks for hanging. Sorry I'm not getting a whole lot done. Then again, we know a couple places to go, and we did get a good amount of experience. You know? Started earning some money back. So, it's all good, baby. It's all good. Doing what we can. Everybody's doing their best. Benji doesn't need to be using heal, though. He should save his MP for return.
Oh, come on, man.
Could have been Fireball. I hope it's been faster than that, you know, a quicker service for the sake of the folks, you know, on that stretcher, but, yeah. Hey, thanks, Savage. Thanks for chilling, man. Yeah, I'll be back Friday doing some Mario Tennis, so, yeah, anybody who's coming through, always appreciated, and if not, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging, Savage. And yeah, also good recommendation too with the Shadow the Hedgehog. Absolutely. You know, a good way to start your day, like if you want to get up and you want to feel sort of just, I don't know, I think it helps just put a pretty positive note on, you know? Devo. Yeah, Devo in the morning. Does it for me every time. As long as I don't overdo it, you know? But yeah. And often Devo's greatest hits. Put it on. Come on. A lot of great hits on there. Very aerobic music. Which is sometimes what you need when you're kind of feeling like you're just kind of been, you know, you're feeling a bit like just a piece of shit. You know, you're kind of having trouble doing any sort of stretching out, and you're just like, it's been a minute since you've kind of really done anything to get up, get the blood pumping. It just doesn't feel good, you know? Yeah. It's good, man. We got to make sure we use magic on Hellcrab here. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it's really good, and I always say that they're you know, deeper than like just the song or two that might get played. You know, of course, Whip It is like the most common, and that's a great song. But yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff, and they also there's a level of like there's a there's an interesting artistry to it for them because like they also they're to use our favorite term, there's a lot of lore behind Devo that and about their theory of like how mankind is like de-evolving over time, and you know, not to say that we ever hit any, you know, super great point, but like just that point of kind of like moving away from you know, any sort of enlightenment or live and let live, and you know, getting back to a dumber, more base kind of place where, you know, and it's fun. Interesting message. And a lot of their music is like it when you look at the lyrics and other stuff, it's I don't know, again, it's like the song itself might sound like kind of silly or goofy, and you know, but sometimes there's like a sarcasm or a huge satire coming through in it. It can be really interesting. So all these are very defense-based. We got to remember that. And don't let Test die, please. All right, Benji. I'm going to give Test a medical herb and have Test heal themselves. JIC. Love Shack. There you go. Binary. Yeah. Well, you know, you don't want to be wrong, you know. I do that a lot too, you know. Oops. Well, we are going to fly back to a king, so it's all well, all good and well, as long as we get out of this battle, which we need to use MP to do so. Come on, guys. Use your noggin. Ice Bolt. All right, cool. I'll make that our oh, nice. We hit another level. Wizard hidden level 14. Let's use that to get ourselves back to. We'll go to Romilly, and at least we can save there.
So sorry, I died.
Yeah. All right, let's run to a priest. I let someone die. I was a little lax.
Need to score.
Resurrection, please. Man, 170. Wasn't it like 200 the other day? Well, I'm not complaining.
Yo, gabba gabba!
I think if you're out of gold, I think they'll resurrect for you, but I'm not sure. Okay. Whew. Oh, dude, I'm tired. Let's wrap this up. Let me talk to the king. We'll get our saves in. Oh, interesting. If there's if you have more party members who are dead, each one costs more. Damn, what a racket! Taking a long time to get in between levels at this point. Cool. You know what's crazy to me is that I think there are some ways that you can switch to a different job or add a new job on, but I think you start back at like level 0 or something. I don't know. I'm honestly a little afraid of that. But that's how you get like a couple of different, you know, jobs worth of skills. Okay, so we're saved. Safety save number 8. How about that? Save state. We're good. Well, that's a Wednesday.
Excellent. Wow, so cool.
For some of you, that's a Thursday. All right, I'm tired. Let's let's wrap this thing up. Thanks for hanging, guys. Like I said, I'll be back Thursday doing Mario Tennis. Should be cool. Let's head to the schedule and get on out of here. Things are getting wonky the next couple of weeks. I've got some family coming in town, so I'll be back Friday doing Mario Tennis, and then after that, there's going to be a couple of breaks. But yeah, I'll try to be back on it as soon as I can. Should be only about a week or so is worth of disruption. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. Adios. Thanks for hanging, Parvination. This was fun. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Adios. I'll play some sounds for you. Bye-bye.
Introducing Magic Mushroom, the long-lasting air freshener from Airwick.
Donkey. Donkey. Yes!
Don't!
Family computer.
Here I go!
Family computer.
It is a tale told by an idiot. It is a tale told by an idiot.
Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me? Challenge is one thing, but why does this game have to fucking trick me?
Whack! Whack! Whack!
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Whack!
Sits on his ass all day, smoking dope and jerking off while he plays that fucking game.
Wow, so cool.
I don't like Michael at all.
Get ready.
Hi, my name's Dave Newell, and I work at Valve.
Get ready.
Hi, my name's Dave Newell, and I work at Valve.
Today, I want to do something a little bit different. Today, I want to do something a little bit different.